And we live. What's good, everybody? It's Game Talk. I'm Gangster. I'm here with Brimstone, aka Digital Fracture,
What's going on, guys?
and my man Blue.
As a very PogChamp view.
But it was very cash money, and I'll take that over PogChamp. Just
Cash
saying.
money. Can never go wrong with that meme. Ever.
Yeah, but what if the PogChamp? But we all have a little PogChamp.
It's like, dude, it's like the word fuck. You can literally use it for everything.
Right?
Everything.
Yeah, but like, here's the thing. What if the guy who invented the word was actually not that good? Do we get rid of the word? Do we have to create a new emote?
Apparently.
I'm gonna create a new fuck emote. Oh wait, sure.
What up, JC?
You'll love to see it.
You would love to see it.
Yes, definitely. It's what I implied.
God. Oh. So what's everybody been up to?
Doing all right. Just chilling. Fixing my fucking internet like I'm my own tech for some reason. But hey, got it going. That's all it fucking matters, right?
I guess. You're cool with hardcore, right, Brem?
Yeah.
Would you rather not? We can not.
I don't care. Either
That's
way.
painful. Why'd you play hardcore? I think that's abuse.
Hello, gentlemen.
Be regular. We can do core.
Today. Yeah, I haven't watched your content in a long time. Hey, what's going on, Jack? Yeah, my internet's been jacked up, man. That's why. Like, I haven't been around at all. Like, my net. Like, I try to stream from time to time, but yeah, my net's been shite.
My week's been magical. I'll say magical because it was.
Been playing Dark Souls and fucking Black Ops. Yeah, or Cold War. Well, wait, it's Black Ops Cold War, right?
Whatever.
Yeah.
Either one. Point is,
fuck you, Activision. Just saying.
I got Cold War because it was pretty cheap, and I talked a lot of shit about it. I played it during it was free and those kind of shit. I started playing it as I bought it, and then I like it now. It's weird. The game's actually kind of fun. Weird thing.
RevTech is doing some streaming stuff, so
yeah, he's gonna be more focused on his stream, which is, it's pretty understandable. He's really wanting to grow his streaming following, which is actually getting up there. He's actually getting really good numbers for his viewership, so he's really wanting to focus on that. So I completely agree, though. So
surprisingly, Cold War is a lot of fun. It's a good game. Hot take. I'll give the hot take of the night. Cold War is a good game.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to press X to doubt there.
I've been having
press X to doubt.
And there's one thing I didn't do this week, and I don't know if I will for a while.
There won't be a replacement, Jack, at all. Like, whoever's gonna be here, it's gonna be here. Like,
all right, if we're getting a replacement, then we gotta get the auditions. I gotta like thoroughly examine the body. Sorry, I missed that loud.
Shit.
I gotta make sure the body's clean. Also, I gotta inspect the assets.
Yeah, JCX X to doubt as well. That's right.
I've been having a lot of fun with Cold War, and then Dark Souls 3. That game's a gem. That game was fun. Too bad I don't have the DLC. So my New Game Plus playthrough, I'm doing that right now.
You could get the DLC, couldn't you?
Yeah, but I don't have the money for it right now.
You don't have this motherfucker. Of anybody.
Okay, bro.
If anybody that has the money, it would probably be you.
I've been playing Dark Souls 3, and that's been fun because that's a game that I'm going through all like the Souls games, so I'm gonna play through Dark.
They're spawn trapping.
Get good for it. I played through the first Dark Souls game. I'm gonna play through that after as well.
Why would you play the third one before the first one?
It doesn't make a difference.
God damn the reload.
Just different bosses. So I'm gonna do that. I'm never gonna play Dark Souls 2 because that's what everyone tells me to do, and I will respect everyone else.
I mean, you can just play Dark Souls. Oh, fuck you, bitch. You can play Dark Souls 2, just do it without using the little silly healing item that they give you. The crystals or whatever the fuck they are.
Points, I'll probably never play it, but I'm gonna do that. And then I decided, because I'm smart, I'm gonna play Skyrim again. And
man,
then I
it's
do the
classic.
most.
God damn it.
I do the most logical step that you usually do when it comes to playing Skyrim. You spend 2 days modding the game without actually playing it.
Yeah, and then you get bored
fuck
before
outta
you
here.
actually play it, and then you never end up playing it. I've done that multiple times.
No, because it's like I've already had to reinstall Skyrim like 4 times. Because I've just like, you know, they say mod till it breaks. I've had to do that so many times with Skyrim. I've even had to switch mod managers. It's like, yeah.
What, does Nexus not work, or whatever it's called now, not work for you anymore?
Vortex is being really dog shit, and mod organizer's better. So.
All right, cool. I guess. Power to you. Have fun.
Yeah, and I've just been doing that, and mods are work. Everything's working relatively fine. I'm just not satisfied with the amount of mods I have.
It's never enough. It can never be enough. Mod it till it crashes, and there's still not enough mods.
Pretty much.
Right.
But at least out of all the Elder Scrolls games, Skyrim does look the best. Like, out of all of them.
I mean, here's the thing.
But with mods, you can fix that. Like, cause even Oblivion got mods that really improved, like the worst parts, like the facial stuff. And...
I mean, here's the thing. EMBs are like actual godsends to the world of Skyrim.
What?
EMBs?
Oh,
yeah,
EMB,
EMB mods.
yeah.
They are pretty
Dude,
badass.
I played it with my new build. I got like texture mods on there, playing 1440p max settings with new texture mods, plus a nice EMB. I'm like, dude, this game looks more next gen than Cyberpunk. Let's go.
Well, you know, I mean,
I had to really.
No, it's like the graphics. To be fair, the graphics of Cyberpunk 2077 actually look really fucking good. The problem is, I don't think they look good enough to justify how fucking dog shit it performs.
Got you, bitch.
But
yeah,
that's just my hot take on that situation.
I mean, it's not a hot take. It's pretty much a fact that Cyberpunk is trash. I'm sorry, I don't like.
It's not trash. I actually haven't watched him in forever, but I watched a few Lou Levi stuff, and he had a couple of 2077 discussion videos and shit like that, and I think his take is the right one. It's an 8 or a 9 game. It's just retardedly flawed right now.
I wouldn't even say 8 or 9.
Maybe or 7, right? I mean, it if they had released it and it didn't have all these bugs and the content was a little more fleshed out, and some of the, because there were some big problems still. I think a couple of the
mechanics of the game.
A couple of the mechanics don't work right or don't fit together right or shit like that. But if they had fixed all that, it would have been a fucking amazing game. And I still don't think it's bad, especially if you've got a decent computer to play it on, or a PS5 or an Xbox, whatever the fuck the new one is.
I mean, here's the thing. I'm not sure about the Xbox, but apparently this is what I've heard from a friend. They delayed Cyberpunk, the next gen version for Sony.
They deleted it off the entire Sony store.
No, they delayed the next gen version. Here's the thing. Even on the
PS5.
On the PS5.
There weren't 2 versions of it, Blue, on PlayStation.
No, but on PS5 it only did 30 FPS.
No, the PS5 was doing 60, wasn't it?
No, PS5 was 30 FPS because they were gonna do a next gen version of it for the the old consoles. But I don't know about Xbox's situation. But according to that they said, it's been delayed again because I don't know, they can't get to run on a PS5 or something like that. I don't know what the issue is.
I don't know. I have not heard. I thought it was running perfectly fine on both. PS5 and the new Xbox. So I don't know. JC asked, speaking of Cyberpunk, I didn't see the devs' apology. Have you guys seen it? No, I didn't see it. I just read a little about it.
I heard about it.
Yeah, I mean, God.
They apologized?
Yeah, they did. Well,
they fucking better. Jesus Christ.
No, I don't even think it was to the gamers. I think it was to the shareholders and shit.
I had to. That's painful. Regardless, fucking, I don't know. The game is so shit to me. So it's they better. I want a handwritten apology plus money.
I would
Bro,
just be happy.
I don't think they should have had to. I don't think they should have had to apologize. They were fucking told to rush it, dude.
Well,
They were told to rush it or else, dude. It was like, come on, dude. It wasn't all their fucking fault.
Yeah, we don't know how much of the inside baseball, what if this was caused because higher ups basically said, no, we're putting it out in, X amount of time no matter what, so get it done. And of course, you can say that all you want. That doesn't mean the game's going to be done.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's like, it's so, and that's how much of this hate is all because of the hype, right? Because No Man's Sky might have gotten hate. No Man's Sky did not get hate like this game got hate.
I don't know, No Man's Sky, they got obliterated, but they also had
they got blasted for like a week. And then fucking... No, dude, it was not...
Podcasting about.
It was not all that long. Like a month, maybe. And it wasn't like people weren't demanding that they fucking apologize to their fucking shareholders and fucking... That nobody sued... whatever the studio is, I can't remember the name, because No Man's Sky.
No, but they did go to their studio and saw that the bags were packed.
But even, you know what I mean, though? It's like nobody sued him, nobody fucking, all this shit, right? And I have a feeling that a whole lot of the hate that this game is getting is just because the fucking hype train had, and part of that is CD Projekt's fault, because they did hype the ever-loving shit out of this game. But
they promised features that were never there.
Yeah, Garuda, I like the story too. I think the story in Cyberpunk's really good. I like it. I know Blue doesn't really care for it, but I like it.
I don't like it, and the thing is that I think the most interesting story, that one of the side missions doesn't even get fleshed out to me, so that's why I just don't care for it.
Yeah, luckily story is pretty fucking subjective, so.
Yes, not I guess, but
I like that. Like I said, I liked the asshole role that fucking Keanu Reeves plays in that game. It just sucks that they kind of made him such the backbone of the story of the main plot and stuff. It's like I thought he was just gonna be just one of the heroes, you know what I mean? He was gonna be somebody that
you can't
escape. Eventually your character was gonna try to measure up to be, not become. You know what I mean? I wasn't expecting that shit to happen. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know, I would have been fine, because they admitted that they completely rewrote a whole bunch of shit to give Keanu Reeves more of a part. And it's like, okay, that's fine. You had him for maybe you just had that one mission in Arasaka Tower with him, and that just leads to the shit with Arasaka, but then he just, disappears, and he's just like a figure in the night, a legend that people talk about because of that one bombing he did or something like that. It's like, okay, you want a bigger part for him than that, all right, fine. But yeah, the part they put him in, I don't know, man, it's just certain ways it worked, and in certain ways it just didn't.
It's too distracting. And
yeah, if he had become more like Jackie in a way, where he just joins you on a couple of missions, maybe, or especially toward, say he bombs Arasaka Tower, right, and then he doesn't die, he just goes into hiding, and then towards the end of the game he just shows up and joins you because you're going after Arasaka or something like that. It's that I think that would have been way better, because as much as I like Keanu Reeves, man, the only reason he worked as Neo was because Neo's personality was that of wet cardboard.
Also, it's just too distracting, because every time he mentions, but he's too distracting. I can't get immersed in the game because of him.
I remember that part, Garuda. I thought Cyberpunk was going to be corny until I had to save a monk's brother from forced robotic parts. No, my favorite one was the bartender of the bar that Jackie goes to asks you to check up on his wife because he thinks she's cheating on him, and the whole time fucking Silverhand, or whatever Keanu Reeves' character's name is narrating it as if it was some fucking Dick Tracy 1950s noir.
Oh, yeah,
dude, it was hilarious, bro.
There's
and this is what I mean. If it was just shit like that Keanu Reeves was in, it would have been amazing, because he did it perfectly. This fucking sarcastic prick telling you about, you following the dame and seeing what she's up to and shit like that. It was fucking great. But most of it was just him saying in flat tones, because that's all he can do. you know, like, do this, you asshole, because fucking I'm a rock star or some whatever the fuck. Like, that's, I don't even remember because it was so forgettable.
I mean, the thing that like about it is just with him, it's
God.
like it's not like there's parts of playing the game where he's kind of cool, but the thing is, like, just main story is just I'm so uninvested in the main story.
Well, and that's
like,
why I think that was part of the problem because, like I said, so much of the main story was rewritten to put him in it more, and I don't.
Takamura as a character, I think is probably one of the worst characters I've ever like.
Yeah,
I kind of like the Japanese guy.
I don't know. He's kind of.
He's the equivalent.
He just.
Of
I think he was a fine character. I just don't think they put him enough to make him like more like.
How far did you get in the game? Just quick question.
I got up to just past the monk saving shit.
Because here's the thing: there's a part where if you don't save Takamura's life, he basically goes bye-bye. But the game doesn't tell you. It's the first time the game doesn't tell you something in which, and it basically tells you to look yourself, which I'd be fine with normally. But like there's like no other moments in the game where it does that. So when it throws that to you out of nowhere, it's like, yeah, what the fuck? See product red. And also, even when if he goes bye-bye, the game just progresses as normal. It's like, oh, he's gone.
Well, and again, like with the inside baseball shit, we don't know like how much of the main story was compromised and
cut down. Because
well, not just cut down, right? Like if they had had more time, they might have been able to redo it proper. But we don't know how much of the main story they kept and how much they changed. We don't really know. Like maybe Takamura's character would have been great if it was the story that they had written when Keanu Reeves wasn't such a big character. But we don't know because we don't know how extensive the rewrites were. Like that would be, I would love to see, like if anybody had like a script outline or a fucking storyboard or anything for the entire main plot for the game before they made Keanu Reeves' character bigger. Like that, I would love to see that.
You're probably just gonna be honest about it. You're probably never gonna.
No, that's never gonna happen. But it'd be oh fuck, it'd be interesting as fuck though. Was that you shooting at me?
No, I just died.
Oh shit.
I mean,
wait, why is this hardcore? I changed this to regular. Oh, whatever. I'll do it next round.
Fucking bastard, dude.
Jack, I don't know. Like, I've said this before. Like, I mean, yeah, I would have preferred, like, me just playing the game, I would have preferred it be delayed. I think 6 months would be perfect. Like, somewhere between 3 to 6 months to hammer out some of the major, like, 'cause, you know, just like with Bethesda games, people are pretty forgiving when it's a game as big as this. And if it all was just a bunch of graphics glitches and little things like that, and then maybe the odd, you know, skill that doesn't work or, you know, some shit like that, people would have been fine with it. So another 3 to 6 months would have been fine for me. I think that they were between a rock and a hard place for that, though, because I think the hype train had already gotten too big for this game. And if they had delayed it any fucking longer, it would have been Duke Nukem Forever levels of fucking, like, hype. And they could have put out the perfect game and everybody would have said it was shit anyway. Because that's exactly what happened with Duke Nukem Forever, right? Duke Nukem Forever was a great game. Here's my fucking... I'm about to lay the gospel on these bitches. I was pissed when people kept hating on Duke Nukem Forever because it was fucking amazing, dude. There was so much fucking originality and crazy shit.
The first person to hear say this.
Dude, fucking fight me on it, dude. Change my fucking mind.
I don't argue because I've never played Duke Nukem Forever.
Dude, it was awesome. You get shrunk fucking down, and then you fucking have to go around on a kitchen trampolining off of spatulas and fucking killing rats and shit in this fast food restaurant. It was fucking great, dude. The whole thing was fucking great. Like, it wasn't anything super spectacular, but it was just a fun game. It had original shit. It was a great evolution of the Duke series. But it had been in development for 10 fucking years, and everybody was like, oh my god, you know, and they don't care that, you know, they had to change engines on the game like 3 times, and fucking a whole bunch of like higher ups and corporate people were kept, you know, like one right after another. They'd keep fucking either forcing them to change things or fucking some other shit like that. And it's like, they don't give a fuck about that. Like, and they wouldn't have given a fuck with Cyberpunk. Like, if they had waited another year, it could have come out and been the perfect version of the game we got. And everybody would have been like, oh, but, you know, it's not as deep as I thought it was. Or they would have been complaining about fucking the RPG elements aren't good. Or some people would have been bitching about, you know, the story's not amazing. It's, you know.
There's still valid criticism because the skill tree system is actually shit, in my opinion.
It's no, the skill tree system isn't bad. It's just there's a bunch of skills in there that were clearly just filler. And a whole bunch of it doesn't work properly. Like
I don't understand why couldn't they done something similar to Witcher 3 skill system? Like, cause here's the thing, Witcher 3 I think has like some of the best skill tree system I've like used in an RPG, and like I just don't understand why couldn't they have copied that into Cyberpunk?
Yeah,
I don't know. Like I said, I was fine with the skill tree system as a concept. I'm even fine with most of the trees that they put in, except, like I said, every tree has at least several skills that are just either useless or counterproductive or don't work well with like anything else. And it's like, yeah, I don't know. I would have done less in each skill tree and more trees or something like that, but I don't know. I'd be fine with the system they had with just a little tweaking. But I don't know. I mean, you know, people say the same thing about Fallout 4, and it's like, fuck off.
I hate I don't. Here's the thing. I don't like Fallout 4 skill tree system.
Then here you go.
But I'll give it more credit than Cyberpunk because
write a mod. Right, anybody who bitches about something like that, it's like, okay, write a mod for it then. Make your own. You can. There's nothing stopping you. You can make the most complicated fucking skill tree you want. No
Blender
problems.
And then texture. There you go. That's
and it wouldn't even need to, because like, you know, it's not like it depends. Like, the only thing would be like animations for specific like moves. Okay, that requires some actual like 3D graphics tech knowledge and stuff. But as far as like anything that doesn't use a specialty move set, all it is fucking numbers on a spreadsheet. It's fucking damage bonuses and this effect and, you know, whatever. That shit's easy as fuck to do. So nobody has any excuse.
My criticism for Fallout 4 system is like, it's more so like, here's in the tree system, it's whatever. Like, some of the perks in there are kind of just like very situational, but like it's fine. I'm fine with that. I don't like how they took away traits in the karma system from like the previous games. That's the really thing that like bothered me with Fallout 4. Yeah, doesn't make Fallout 4 a bad game, but like,
well, they just kind of combined it all into the skill system.
No, like, but the traits in the karma system are nowhere to be found in Fallout 4. That's one of the
no. Like I said, traits were just kind of folded into the standard level up system, and then yeah, they got rid of karma, but I don't know.
Yeah, I think karma would have been good, but
JC Gaming says, man, it's almost like devs should ignore Twitter or something. Here's the problem with that, like. I think this is what happened to Destiny 2, right? And it happens with a lot of multiplayer shooters, okay? You get feedback. You got forums or Twitter or however you get feedback from the people playing the game, right? And you get feedback that like 60% of the players complaining about specific weapons are all complaining about one weapon. And he's like, oh, that weapon must be overpowered. I better fix that. Like, okay, but it also could be that weapon is naturally what really good players gravitate towards because it's a high risk, high reward weapon, and with skill you can mitigate the high risk, which means you can have a high reward weapon with less risk. So obviously the players that have high skill are going to gravitate towards those kind of weapons because their skill can mitigate the risk, which gives them an advantage. Well, that means a whole bunch of scrubs are going to be getting got by that particular weapon, and they're going to bitch about it. So,
nah, bro.
It's tough to know what feedback you should be listening to and what feedback you shouldn't.
Oh, and Destiny 2's problem is the problem is, like, if I want to rant about Destiny, I would actually need to write down my thoughts.
Well, yeah, but I mean, just
I'll save it for next time.
I
Save it
just
for next
noticed
time.
this happening though. It's like when they nerf the shit out of hand cannons, and I hate fucking bringing this up because it's so fucking silly at this point. But like they nerf the fuck out of hand cannons, and then SMGs get a huge buff, and it's like because SMGs were a little underpowered before, and hand cannons were a little overpowered, but except they weren't because, like I said, the reason the hand cannons were overpowered was because obviously if you were a high skill player, you're going to go with a slow firing, high accuracy requiring weapon that kills people faster. Because like I said, if you've got high accuracy, if you've got good skills, then the faster time to kill is going to help you a lot, whereas the risk of missing is mitigated because you're a better shot than other people. Whereas with an SMG it's a scrub weapon, and I don't mean that everybody that uses SMGs are scrubs, but that's just the way weapons are designed. I mean, that's how balance goes. If it's higher firing, higher rate of fire, lower damage, it's a lot easier for people who suck at aiming because each miss is not as a miss with a sniper rifle is a big deal, whereas a miss or two with an SMG isn't a big deal. So, you listen to the players who say, oh my god, hand cannons are overpowered. Well, maybe it's just a weapon that high skill players naturally tend towards because of its statistics or the way it works.
No, Bungie doesn't listen to players. It's all statistics.
Who knows, right? And I don't know, and I'm not going to pretend I know. But...
Bungie has literally said that it's all statistics. If they say, oh, this thing's being used, it must be nerfed. It's like, oh... I remember Aaron Till was being used because Aaron Till was like the only good fusion rifle. Okay, let's just nerf all fusion rifles. And it's like, huh, you good, homie? What the hell? I mean, I have to calm down. I can't get mad about SEC. Because Bungie's been doing some monkey brain things, and Luke Smith, I swear to God, I just want to smack him.
But that kind of thing happens all the time. I've seen it happen to World of Warcraft.
How it happened? Wow.
Oh, dude, I mean, this is how the flavor of the month classes thing started. You get a bunch of players bitching about a certain class, and with or without good reason. I mean, this is the worst part of this, is that it really doesn't even matter if it's a good reason or not, because balance is actually way more difficult than people think. But, it's a little easy to tweak something and then it gets overpowered, and then you got to tweak something else and then that gets and it just becomes a circle. And it happened with WoW, and it's, people would bitch about certain class A or B, and yeah, shit happened. So
yeah, I mean, first topic, it's Intel, baby.
What's Intel?
Intel's telling their staff that their company must make better CPUs than Apple.
What?
Okay.
Oh, motherfucker.
Are Intel that worried about being left behind in the market? The Apple's gonna beat them in the market. Well, you go, you deserve, but like, Jesus. How Intel, the mighty have fallen really badly.
I don't know. I hear they're what the fuck is the new one I just heard about? Shit. 11800 XE or whatever the fuck it is. Supposed to be like 3 to 10% depending on the game above 5950X. That's at least something. I'd have to look it up. Whatever the newest chip that's coming out. I think it's like 11800 XE or some, something like that. The successor to the 10900. And I saw some now these are Intel's benchmarks, and nobody has samples, so they can't corroborate or anything like that. But their numbers showed anywhere from the 3 to 10%. I don't know about 10%, maybe 3 to like 7 or 8% performance delta between them and an AMD. I think it was a 5950X, but it might have been a 5900X. I can't remember. So, I mean, but, like, we have no idea what the thermal numbers are, what the power numbers are, so we'll have to...
Like, Gamers Nexus and all the other tech guys, say anything?
No, I don't think that anybody has... I don't think it's even close to the launch. Well, maybe close, but I don't know how close to launch it is. I don't think anybody has physical samples yet. So, you know, take everything with a grain of salt. I don't believe AMD's numbers either, for, you know, just in case you want to accuse me. I mean, I am a AMD fanboy, but it's not like AMD comes out with numbers and I'm like, oh yeah, that's gonna be it. No, let you know, wait for third-party verification.
I mean, I did the same thing in NVIDIA, where I thought like NVIDIA's numbers were gonna be the real thing. They kind of were. I give it. They were kind of.
I mean,
that.
sometimes it is, sometimes it ain't. So.
For you more than others, Blue, because of where you were upgrading from. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and my new card's great, and then the thing is, and they're already supposedly there's gonna be a 3060 Ti or whatever the hell that has like 11 gigs of VRAM.
12, yeah, more than.
I'm like, I swear to Christ, if they make a 3070 Ti and it has like a bit more powerful, but it has like 12 gigs of VRAM as well, I'm actually just gonna cry because I'm like, why did I buy this? Actually, I did buy it for a good reason, but
I mean, I could have warned you about that. You know, I have warned you about that. You know, just saying.
That's so insulting to me, but it's like, man, I mean, I have a like 3070, so it's not that big of a deal. If you have a 3080, it's just you basically just got slapped. Like it's if you own a 3080 and you went to get it because you want to like get like a really powerful card, like that'll do stuff for you above 1440p, you're just like, I guess I'll just die.
I don't know, because as far as I know, 8 gigs is perfectly fine for 4K. And that's, I don't know why they released this card. I don't think it's for gamer. Like,
the 20 gigabyte fucking AMD thing you're talking about?
No, the 3060 with 12 gigs of VRAM. I half want to say that it's like more for like the lower mid-range creators.
Yeah, that makes
like
sense.
Where
I mean, 12
you don't need a fucking
3060.
3080 for rendering video. Right?
No.
Like, even if you're
no.
doing video accelerated, GPU accelerated encoding, like, you don't
GPU
need
acceleration on most APIs will actually capitalize on that. Like, if you look at
you don't need
Adobe,
a
Adobe does
card
it, so does Blackmagic.
But you might need 12 gigs if you're rendering fucking, like, giant 4K videos or 8K or whatever.
True.
You know, like, so maybe, like, they thought, well, you know, for anybody who really wants the higher RAM but doesn't need but how big is that market though? I don't know. That's
They make entire video cards for techies.
Well, yeah, at the super top end, but that's like Titan shit, and you don't need Titans for if you're just like a low to mid-level creator. Like, even if you're doing 4 or 8K videos, like, you don't need a fucking Titan for that. Rendering video, I mean, yeah, it's, you know, it's really, like, there's things that need that kind of power, and it's mostly either gaming or, like, the AI type stuff.
Where the fuck that sniper come from? Oh, he's laying down. I'm like, dude, I couldn't see that shit. What the fuck?
I mean, maybe I'm thing is, like, I just get things because, like, I look and see, oh, a higher FPS, and then I send to myself and think to myself, maybe one day I'll be able to play all games at 240 hertz.
Oh, dude, no, that's never gonna happen. First off, because new games will always,
Dude, I'm trying. I got Call of Duty to 190. Okay, I'm doing my best. And if it's on a big map, I'm just fucked because I go down to like 160.
Really, that's weird. Because like I don't know. Still, you're at 190. What's the lowest you ever see, dude?
Like 50 maybe.
Oh my god. Shut the fuck up, bro. First world problems for real.
It's okay. I bought 240. I mean, I bought 240 hertz monitor because I want to have the options.
I bought 240 hertz. I'm gonna use 240 hertz.
I mean, not every game, but here's the thing: I have better options now. To the point where if I can, when I play a game like at 190, it will actually be able to be seen at 190 versus if I just got like a 165 hertz monitor.
Yeah, but if you're over 150, dude, that's so fucking fast. I can barely tell the difference between 140 and like somewhere between 100 and 120. Barely.
It's hard to tell the difference between like 150 and like when the higher the FPS you go, it's harder to tell the difference. But like also, I guess to a point, I think I was watching a Linus video on it where when you're trying to tell a difference, it's like, is it what's the effect called where you basically trick yourself into thinking it's real?
Self-delusion.
I mean, that's no. There's a scientific term for it though.
You know, like the term for it, it's called like I think Linus was doing a video on it where it was like the difference between 240 and like 200. He says he can see the difference, but he doesn't know if it's an actual real thing or is it just him. He just basically told himself that, oh, my brain can see a difference somehow or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, an easy way to there's an easy way to determine that though. You just have somebody set it up to where you've got 200 and 240 going right next to each other, and you don't tell them which one, and you have them pick which one you think looks better.
Here's the thing: they did do that with a bunch of them, like 240, 160, and like 140, a bunch of monitors, and like they had people in the office try to guess what are the different, like which one's the 240 hertz one, and some people got it wrong, like which one.
Yeah, but how many?
I think it was like almost half of them.
Okay.
But
were the games running that fast? See, this is the other thing.
It was Counter-Strike, so yeah.
See, and even that, like, Counter-Strike is such a fucking simple game compared to fucking graphically, well, even gameplay-wise, but certainly graphically compared to something like Call of Duty or, and that's at that kind of those kind of frame rates, what you're gonna see more than. Like, this is the thing. I don't even really notice if the game, like Call of Duty runs at 140 all the time. I don't think I ever see more than like 130 something. I could probably limit it to 120 and it would look practically the same. Because like you can't really see the difference between 120 steady and 140 steady. But I can tell the difference when the game drops to 120 in game because I see the, you know, it's like looking through glass where things come together real tight and then spread out. It's, you know, I can see the difference, but that's only because it's a difference like relatively. So
yeah, I mean, the thing is, I can tell in some games, and in some games like it's weird because not that many games I can play at. I haven't played Counter-Strike at 240 hertz, but like I was playing Doom, like Doom Eternal at 240 hertz, and I could definitely tell Doom the difference. Because Doom just felt so fast. You know, Doom's already pretty fast as is.
Yeah, dude, Doom. God, man, that game plays. Wait, you're talking about 2016 or Eternal?
Eternal. 2016, I'd probably get like 300 FPS on there.
Dude, that was. I could get Doom running ludicrously good. Of course, I was using Vulkan on an ATI card, but I mean, still, like that engine runs smooth.
Yeah. I mean, there's also things with this new monitor that I appreciate. Like, I'm now used to playing games at non-ultra wide.
Oh, that's... Yeah.
And now that I don't have an ultra wide monitor, whenever here's the thing, give an example. Whenever I went back to play Skyrim, if I had to go change the files in the fucking game to get it to run at ultra wide, I would have gone mad.
That's the easy shit. There's worse stuff than that.
Yeah, but like on top
really?
of that,
I got play of the game? It's just 2? Oh, 3, okay.
I was like, man, I had better moments than that. What the fuck? Right?
Look, I did terrible. I'm too baked to play this game good, dude. I'm flying right now. I'm doing horrible.
Yes, I mean
8 and 10. I'm embarrassed by that KD.
Digital, have you played Cold War, right? Or a bit of it?
Yeah.
What do you think of it?
I haven't. Well, that's the thing, right? Like, last time I played it was on Xbox. Xbox, it plays just fine. Like, the hit detection's actually pretty damn good. The TTK is back down to normal in comparison to Modern Warfare. Everybody was saying it was the same. I disagree. I haven't played it recently on PC because I was just too pissed with the beta and the party system. The party system like sucked balls.
Here's the thing: is someone fixed the party system, And here's something my son would fix. Like it works like 99% of the time, but there'll be times where I just have to restart the game real quick because I can't join a friend's lobby. Which I'll take that over the beta, just to be honest about it.
Yeah, the beta was trash. It was god awful. How's the TTK though? Like, because like I said, on Xbox, the TTK seems about normal. That's about right.
The TTK feels nice. Like I haven't had an issue where I just feel like I'll give an example. Like I don't feel like people absorb bullets in this game anymore, or like I don't feel like people are absorbing bullets, which is something I appreciate. And also, they probably maybe I don't know what they did, but like guns feel a little better. I don't know if that's like just using everything about Cold War now just feels so much better. And
fuck, I'm gonna have to buy this game now, aren't I?
I mean, if you want to, honestly, if you
$40 right now, or you can play it for free.
The thing is, if you enjoy Modern Warfare, I mean, you can just stick with like Modern Warfare.
I mean, I don't know.
It's not bad, Pete. It's pretty good.
No, I know, but like, it's just like the.
Is it as good as Modern Warfare? No. But is it good?
But the
like,
community's dipping. Like right now, we're only playing with 6 people on each side. We are. I don't know if hardcore is more. I don't think it's as popular as regular though.
No, hardcore's always been like the bottom of the barrel.
Yeah, because hardcore shit.
The ultimate in Twitch shooting, dude.
No,
like play hardcore and then go back to regular, and it's so easy. The only thing you have to do is get used to putting more rounds down downstream. But I just do that now. Like I'll put 3 rounds down just cause, even on hardcore, and like you get so much better. Like it's training. It's training for regular.
I was talking to
fucking guy with
this about it, and I got people with the weirdest takes when it comes to Cold War. Because I know people who are like, "Oh, multiplayer sucks, but zombies is great," or vice versa. And
I've heard that a couple times.
I don't like zombies.
I hate zombies. I've always hated zombies.
I actually like zombies in.
His thing is they have like a created class system. They have a created class system in zombies, and it just feels thing. Maybe it's because I'm just a classic guy, but it feels so like changed and inverted from the original that whenever it comes, I just don't enjoy it. And whenever it comes to
play the game for that though.
And whenever it comes to zombies content, I'd rather go back and play Black Ops 3, which I did do a little bit recently. And that was fun playing zombies on Black Ops 3 again.
Oh.
And we traded.
That's alright. Better than getting spawn locked.
Yeah.
Yeah, just also maybe it's because this is a hot I don't know, might get people on me, but I actually enjoy Cold War way more than Modern Warfare.
Oh fuck. Got you, bitch.
I was gonna get on you because that's how the community is. Call of Duty's always been like that. It's always been split with all of its different Call of Duties. There's at one point Black Ops 3 was the darling, dude, and I hated Black Ops 3. I thought Black Ops 3 was trash.
I mean, because you're saying in terms of futuristic Call of Duty, Black Ops 3 was the best we ever got. In terms of futuristic Call of Duty, Black Ops 3 was the best we got. But the reason why Black Ops 3 wasn't perfect in some areas was the thing about Black Ops 3 is it was at a time where Call of Duty was still doing their old methods and old mistakes, like season passes and DLC content that like would split the community up. Versus what they're doing now, and even in Cold War, they're releasing next month. They're releasing a zombies map for free, no, free for everyone.
Something, I guess.
I mean, because I'm not gonna say this game is ideal, but in terms of microtransaction content, I feel like this is the most ideal game for microtransaction content. Even Modern Warfare was, because we got free maps, and like just free maps, map packs. All you had to do was a battle pass, and what was it? Just a battle pass and skins in Warzone.
Yeah, something like that.
I feel like Call of Duty's they're actually doing the thing where microtransactions were supposed to replace DLCs. I feel like they're the company really taking it to heart versus like other studios, which are trying to do all three.
Yeah, I guess.
Which is why, like, I know here's the thing, it's always popular shit on Call of Duty and be like, oh, Call of Duty sucks. I'm so in lane because I think I'm better. Everyone who plays Call of Duty or something like that. Like it's actually the unpopular opinion to defend Call of Duty. Not to make it sound like I'm like some type of hero, but like, I don't know, I'm enjoying Cold War, and I was talking to Meme about it, and Meme just hates the game. Like he fucking like he was telling me how much he hates Cold War, and I'm like, dude, I don't see it. I'm having so much fun with it.
Ah.
Maybe I need a month or two with it, but like for right now, I'm actually just having a blast of it.
You can't get that on like a key site, huh?
Cold War. I mean, you can, but like
it's not on BattleNet. Yeah, anything you get on BattleNet, you get on Keysite.
Can you? Oh, man, 40's still kind of steep. Guess.
Really?
I don't know. I'm just so used to never buying games.
It's free
I don't have cash.
right now. Download it. Download it now.
Yeah, I
play it
could
for
just
free.
I could just try it. How long is that going till though?
I thought it was free trial for zombies though. That thing.
Oh,
Or
is
was
it?
just free? Is it? I don't know what it is. Cause I remember last time it was just free for multiplayer only.
Well, even that, I'd be fine with just trying that. Fuck, man. I still got to beat the campaign for Call of regular Modern Warfare.
Oh yeah, that's the thing. I don't care about this game's campaign. I've heard it's cool, but like
It was really good, but I don't care either.
I don't care about Call of Duty's campaigns. Also,
Which is
The
weird
thing
for
is-
me because I've actually liked most of Call of Duty's campaigns, like 1 through 4, Black Ops, 2 was fine.
I love
Ghosts.
I really like.
I liked the Ghosts campaign.
Oh no! Don't.
Ghost
say
was
that.
good.
Yeah, I liked Ghosts.
I hate.
Like
I
the
hate-
multiplayer sucked ass, but the campaign
Yeah,
was
I liked
fine.
I think Ghost is. I'll give a hot take right. See, I'm giving more hot takes than that, boys. Also, by the way, quick thing. I went 53-20 on Nuketown, so that's PogChamp. But hot take right now. Infinite Warfare had a really good campaign.
I didn't mind Infinite Warfare's campaign either.
Infinite Warfare was fun.
It was
I liked
fine.
No,
I hated
Infinite Warfare
the
had-
space parts were
had
kind of stupid, but it was like
No.
whatever. I could deal with them. There weren't too many.
Here's the thing: Infinite Warfare had space battles before Star Wars Battlefront had space battles, the EA ones, and it was kind of hilarious to think about. Like Call of Duty had space battles before Star Wars, well, in games. And here's the thing: it had all these cool space battles and shit, and it had all these cool ideas within the campaign, but it never used it. Like they never used it in multiplayer. Like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
like
how
cool would it have
how
been
would
if
you?
like how cool would it have been if like if Call of Duty multiplayer had a space battle mode
I don't
or
know
like a
because their
cruiser
space battles were kind of shitty. So
or a cruiser battle mode where I don't know. I think they could have done something with that. And like Black Ops 2 was like I think in terms of player choice, like in like making choice game, I think it was like probably the best for as Call of Duty has ever implemented like a choice system. And the next thing is what do y'all think of the epic legal battle going all the way to the UK?
I still don't like Epic, but I'm gonna support them in taking down Google and Apple because they're terrible companies, and yeah, the shit they're pulling is not cool.
I really hate Google's. Here's the thing: I really hate a lot of these companies, and I hate Epic too. But like, I'm really hoping Epic just fucks them.
I mean, yeah, it's
Because you're thinking a lot of these companies are just, I think are, I don't want to go on that take right now, but like, I think a lot of these companies are just beyond dangerous. Like
Yeah.
monopolization, etc. Like, there's a lot of things that like, that's really bothering me about the industry, about like
Damn it.
in general, that like we just have like all these monopolies basically taken over.
so
And-
monopolies and conglomerates. I mean, they each have a monopoly over their specific thing, but the bigger problem is they basically formed an oligopoly, oligarchy.
Oligarchy. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, because here's the thing, the entertainment industry.
The fuck?
Yeah, you're right. The entertainment industry formed an oligarchy almost. I mean, gaming. Here's the gaming is still like, obviously, gaming. I'm not saying gaming is perfect, but like, gaming still has like that chance for like the small guy
Fuck is
to make
hitting
it
me?
big with the game.
Yeah.
In terms of the movie industry, it's like the movie industry's fucked. Like there is like
You
all it
bitch.
is just like Disney and all big corporate movies. It's no longer like any new people getting involved. It's all-
Ooh.
It's all corporatized.
All right,
and shit.
Mikey.
Also, like fucking clowning on these fools in Cold War.
I don't know
You're
why you're
gonna
not
kill
playing
Mikey?
Modern Warfare with us, you bitch.
I enjoy my Cold War more. I already said this where I enjoy Cold War more. And also, this is thing. I just enjoy Nuketown. Nuketown's like my favorite map.
Here's a hot take. Nuketown was never that great of a map. I'm just gonna fucking say it right now.
No. This is a war. You just declared war on me, gangster.
Fucking change my mind.
How is Nuketown a bad map? It's probably one of the best maps.
How is it a
good map?
I used to like Nuketown, but fucking every fucking COD has to have an iteration of it. Why can't we just have a new smaller map? Like bring back Kill House. Kill House is better.
Right.
I love Kill House.
Granted, the Modern Warfare one is terrible. It's the only map I actually hate. Although I don't even hate playing on it, because once you embrace the silliness and just start running around with shotguns and fucking, I mean, you have to deal with the LMG fuckers, but whatever. Like, what's the fuck where it's just like 10 square feet and there's just a couple of containers? Fuck. I cannot remember the name of that map.
Shipment. I think about Shipment.
Shipment.
Dude,
yeah, Shipment. Dude, it's fun to play on. Like, I have fun. It's a terrible map, but I have fun playing on it.
No, here's the thing. Nuketown is better than Shipment.
Shipment was fun. Yeah,
no,
fuck yeah.
Nuketown is better than Shipment, because no, Shipment is absolute spawn trapping trash.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think Shipment's the worst out of all of them by far. It has to be. Like, of any Call of Duty map ever.
It's like 12 people on a spawn trap zone. It's like, how do you beat that? It's all about.
But I mean, this is why standalone private servers are amazing, because like a 24/7 shipment would be no problem as long as you know what you're getting it into. But having it in the same fucking map queue as like fucking all the rest of these maps, it's like, yeah, that's not smart.
I mean, they did a Black Ops. There's a 24-hour Nuketown, and I like it because you can use it to farm camos and shit.
Bro.
Because it's easier on smaller maps like Nuketown to farm. If you're trying to get long shots, you're kind of fucked. But other than that, it's great. And I just enjoy small maps in Call of Duty, small to medium size. Any map that's big, I absolutely hate it. That's one of the reasons why I hate a lot of Modern Warfare's maps, because I find them so big and they just get in the way for me.
I don't know. And yeah, JC, same thing. JC says, I fucking love that map because I'm a huge dick with the shotgun. Dude, hardcore with shotties on Shipment is so fun, and you're not just being an LMG fucker, fucking proning and pointing at a spawn point and just unloading. Like, yeah, I'm right with you. Like, it's a terrible map to have in rotation when people are trying to play, like, you know, for real, I guess you could say. With any of the other kind of maps, but as just a fun map, it's fucking great. It's still a terrible map, though. I mean, man, that would have made it perfect, is if you somehow like offset the spawn points so that you couldn't just shoot straight from one to the other. Because the problem is there's no there's cover, but almost everything.
Cover.
Well, no, there's cover, but almost everything in between. Like, there's only there's only 2 or 3 small things that are actual, or excuse me, there's concealment. Yeah, sorry, concealment. There's concealment, but not any cover, because there's only like the fuck are they? The forklifts, and a couple of the containers that have a bunch of shit in the back of them that actually will cover you from rounds. Everything else, bullets just go through all the containers, so you can just sit there shooting and cover 90% of the map from the point that you spawn on in like 3 out of the 4 corners. It's fucking terrible. Like, if you could fix that, it'd be perfect for that kind of playing. But
small maps like Shipment are perfect for 1v1s, but just that's but.
You know, I like the mayhem. It's fine. Like I said, especially hardcore. Shotguns are nasty in that map. In hardcore. Because you can almost... I think if you're aiming down the sights and you get mostly... Or not mostly, but it's several headshots with the pellets. You can kill somebody from across, like, not corner ways, but across each of the lanes in that map. It's fun. But I don't know.
I mean, that's the thing. I just think the maps and all, like, big maps are bad and Shipment is terrible. That's I think the correct opinion about Shipment. And also Nuketown superior.
No, it's not. It's a terrible map.
No, Nuketown's great. Also, this is the thing in Call of Duty that people don't do anymore is capture the objective. Like right now, my team, no one's getting the objective. I understand.
Wait a second. You expect somebody to capture an objective in Call of Duty?
No, here's
Sir,
the thing. I understand. Like, I never.
There's
used to
something
go for
fundamentally wrong with your worldview.
Here's the thing. I understand like objectives. Like I understand because I used to not go for objectives. I used to be that guy who's like, oh, what's an objective?
You're talking about used to. I've played with you in the last couple months.
Laying down in the halls, boy.
I mean, here's the thing. In Cold War, I've actually been getting the objectives. It's just here's the thing. In Cold War, people don't go for them. Like especially on Hardpoint. I swear to Christ, Hardpoint's a game mode that no one actually knows how to play. I'm convinced of that. No one knows how to play Hardpoint.
It's certainly possible. Shit, dude, you never even got objectives when we played Crucible and Destiny 2. So
yeah, but here's Destiny 2 is shit when it comes to PvP. So I don't care about Destiny 2. But the one thing is like, I don't know. I've improved. Okay, I'm trying to say I have improved. Okay.
Fuck.
Moral of the story is objectives are. Yeah, I like how we were talking about Epic, and then we switched to Epic to Call of Duty again.
Well, I mean,
so what games have you been playing, Gangster? I know you've been playing games.
I have a ton. Well, a ton, but almost beat Hades. I was pissed about that too, because the guy fucking. That's not even my final form to me. Fucking hella shiesty too. But beat parts of Dead Cells and something else, and then I just beat. Oh man, it was like a 3-day straight binge. I slammed through Remnant of the Ashes, which was a great. If you want Dark Souls but shooting, that's your game. It was fun. And now I'm going back to Final Fantasy 15. Or wait, 15? That's the one, right?
Yeah.
Single player, not the massively multiplayer. The single player with the king's kid or whatever, and your 3 buddies in the car. Yeah, okay. 15.
That's 15.
Yeah.
That's a game I should play. That's
I want to finish it. I haven't gotten very far in it, so. Alright. Ah, fuck. Fucking tired, dude.
Maybe you had too many Eddies, bro.
Hello.
Hey, what up, dude?
What up, XP?
What most you guys up to?
It's on the show.
Oh, and also, PC gaming sales are the highest they've ever been.
Yeah.
Because people are embracing the master race. Also, I just think it's quarantine.
Quarantine, yeah.
Come on. How does this shield guy keep getting behind us, dude? That's the thing. Like, every time I spawn, he's up my ass.
What are you guys playing?
Modern Warfare?
Modern Warfare or Black Ops?
No, Modern Warfare.
Oh, can I join y'all?
Shit.
I don't want to play Cold War or Black Ops. Ew. Tell me why then. Actually, tell me why you don't like it.
It's just I don't like zombies. I think it's kind of overdone. The multiplayer probably sucks. And honestly,
Why is multiplayer suck?
huh?
I said why.
There's no there's no peeking around the corner system like they have in Modern Warfare.
Oh, the peak
They don't-
system
they-
that
they-
was never a good idea.
I think that was a pretty fucking cool idea.
What?
They introduced it since Ghost, and it was one of the worst things they did in Call of Duty Ghost was bring the peeking system.
I didn't like.
I don't
Ghost
even use
at
it
all.
in Modern Warfare.
I just like Modern
I've
Warfare.
never used fucking peek in this game, dude. There's
No.
like no point.
Oh, I fucking love it. Headphones at, damn it.
Also, this game runs so PogChamp. Maybe it's because of my new computer. Maybe because I have like this whole. I've been in lane because now I got my new build.
Shit, there's a little shield bitch.
I will say though, in this game, there's the RCXD kill streak, and the controls for the RCXD are like the worst things I've ever used in a while. Like the controls are actual just monkey. It's almost impossible to use. That's why if you ever get Cold War, don't use the RCXD kill streak. It's just don't. So XP, what are you been playing? I guess.
Even more shitty trash than Black Ops.
God fucking damn it, dude.
And what would that be?
WoW Classic.
That's not shitty.
Wow.
I heard it was pretty good.
I'm having pretty legit fun with it. Actually, I don't know. I mean, none of my usual friends are playing it, but like, I'm in a guild, so I'm like having fun with it that way. Try to load up Modern Warfare right now.
Got both you bitches.
Is that the Pog Jam gamer?
Well, we got this guy that's like he's a shield, and he keeps ending up behind us somehow.
Yeah,
like,
I've met him a few times.
I've killed him so many times.
Also,
and it's fucking annoying, bro.
who here likes Indiana Jones?
Yeah, they're.
I like the classics.
Bethesda's making an Indiana Jones game.
Open world, right? And the bad guys are going to be Nazis or something. So it's going to be a World War II. I don't know, man. Like,
is it going to be its own plot line, or is it going to be
so.
related to movies?
I don't know. I mean, I don't see how it could not be, but like obviously they're going to reference it. Who knows how much.
Yeah, I'm actually really excited for this because if it's like a pure like obviously some action but like a puzzle game, I'll be so happy with that.
What if it's like a Tomb Raider? Puzzles
take
and
that.
action. Like, I'd be down.
That'd be awesome, especially Indiana Jones first person. Sorry, not actually first person would be better in my opinion.
Ah, fuck.
Elder Scrolls World War II.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know it being Elder Scrolls, but it just have a cool story like the Indiana Jones movies, at least the good ones.
Indiana Jones there's a lot of like you know holy artifact searching and shit. So like maybe they'd have like some kind of magic system where you find a bunch of shit.
Magic system? No.
Oh, whatever.
I mean, would you all care for a magic system in Indiana Jones?
I mean,
Not
there
a
is
magic
magic in
system,
the
but,
Indiana
Oh,
Jones
this
universe.
motherfucker. Yeah, there is.
Like,
Those
Holy
those
Grail,
Nazis, those
Lost
Nazi guys
Ark.
did fucking melt.
that's all technically magic. Like if you look into like the fucking
God damn it.
how religion is back then, and before Christ and all that. Yeah.
I mean, that'd be cool. I mean, I don't know, I'm kind of interested in this because because we got tons of good things. We got Bethesda making Indiana Jones. Ubisoft has gotten the chance to make a Star Wars game now, apparently.
About fucking time.
All right, I gotta take a break for a little bit.
I just got on.
Actually, is
Bro,
there anything
this Poncho MX guy, dude. Like every time it was like that, dude. He like he wouldn't even like see me coming around. He'd pre-fire and hit me.
Is there anything else anyone's got to talk about? Or
Oh yeah, Capcom is Capcom's gonna be trying to crack down on fan art and other not official stuff, especially inappropriate or the two words I can't remember, basically porn. They don't want people making porn of Chun-Li.
they're cracking down.
Which-
Chun-Li, this is oppression.
Oh
They
my
oppress us.
God.
They have no idea the
Oh,
hornet's nest they're
no.
fucking kicking. Like,
They have no
bruh,
fucking clue.
have you met
The
these?
Chun-
Have you met
I'm
these
in
porn
this
fan
with
artists
Chun-Li
on Tumblr?
Listen,
Like, don't piss
I'm
them
in-
off.
I'm in an SFW Discord that actually worships fucking Chun-Li and her thighs. Okay.
Thick thighs save lives,
Dude,
man.
Her thighs
Yeah,
are one
exactly.
thing. Dude, Chung-Li's got like a camel toe I've never seen within anything in any media. Like, what the actual hell?
And the problem is that,
Moist.
one, it's not going to stop anybody. In fact, if you look at what happened to Overwatch, Blizzard tried to crack down on that shit, and suddenly there was more of it than you could possibly imagine.
And Bioshock Infinite, the Ratchet and Clank people fucking embrace that shit with.
Well, that's the companies that embrace it. It's free fucking advertising.
No, but here's
Half
the
the
thing,
people playing that game with May are doing it because they like some fucking shit of her spreading her legs. Come the fuck on now.
Here's the thing, all the Ratchet and Clank shit. No, that's about. They're just communicating to the furry community. They're like signaling to them. Because Sony plans to like capitalize on the furry market. And
I
then
agree,
tap-
Bonanza. United Offensive was pretty dope.
What am I doing? Am I playing
Which is this is truly the darkest moments of our life if they get rid of thighs.
Well, just Chun-Li's thighs.
Yeah,
Although,
truly.
to be fair, that would still be a huge blow.
It'd be a blow to the universe. Would the universe be able to contain itself, or would it collapse? Will the
I
singularity?
don't know, man. Like,
So here's a question: if an Ethot cosplays as Chun-Li while streaming to Twitch, are they gonna go after her?
probably.
Definitely not.
We need to test
Probably.
this.
All right, perfect.
All right, ladies, get on it. You know who you are. Let's do it.
I'll put $10 on it. Like,
You put a
I'll
bounty.
throw $1 at you. Let's go.
we'll get a pool going, and it's like, here, we got this much money. Do one shot. We're not asking her to do anything except for dress up. So what? Amaranth?
$300 if you put a butt plug in.
Like,
Just
she's
saying.
done fucking streams with her tits out covered by pasties. Like, what? She can't dress up like Chun-Li?
Same with fucking Unicorn, bitch, dude. Like, she had like a shirt. She had no
That
shirt on.
unicorn
Remember, it was a
might as well
painted
been
on
nude.
shirt.
She
or whatever.
might as well been nude on some of her streams.
And these are the bitches complaining about booth babes
How-
and grid girls? Fuck you,
Or
bitches.
how dare you objectify me? Like, bruh, like what?
Dude,
I mean, I'm not objectifying. I'm just looking at your
You're gonna
art.
tell me if you see a penis you don't like, you're not gonna be like, yo, yeah, pretty nice cock you got there, buddy. Like, come the fuck on.
My god, have you seen the pictures and videos of the fucking Twilight moms?
Oh no, Twilight moms.
Oh my god, dude. A fucking army. A China-sized army of fucking 40-year-old almost cougars lusting after some 19-year-old twink who's playing a several hundred-year-old vampire that's fucking a 17-year-old girl. Like, dude. They're worse than fucking Bieber fans, bro. I swear to fucking God, bro. Oh my god.
So,
It's just hilarious. I don't even care. It's just fucking hilarious, dude. Like, yeah, fuck off. I like Chun-Li's thighs.
I mean, here's the thing.
She's not even my favorite. I'm not even a fan of Chun-Li.
I think Cammy's are better. Just saying.
Wholesome Melina is fucking best fighting girl waifu. Fight
You
me.
know who's got a nice ass in that entire Street Fighter series is Rose. She is like not only is she a cougar, but she's got the best out of everybody, and like she gets like shafted. Like, come on.
Right? But it's just here's the thing: we live in quite desperate times, and also there's like here's the thing: Twilight was like the predate to like waifu wars. Because let's
What's
real
this
this
bitch ass versus the other bitch ass?
Because here's the thing: they don't realize this, but
Forehead versus Sparkle.
Yo, Helena from Dead or Alive, boy. Now you're talking my fucking language, bro.
dude, Dead
Girl's
or
got an
Alive,
ass for
they have-
days.
right? Here's the Dead or Alive. I'm so sad they ruined that game.
Yeah, same.
There's still
But,
beach
like, it had
volleyball, yo.
one of the best combat systems, along with Virtual Fighter. Virtual Fighter had the most moves out of all the fighting games, and they ruined both. It's like, how do you ruin both?
And they
come
had
the
the best
fuck on.
jiggle system. Sorry, I'm asking
True.
for a friend on that one.
No, it's true. No, you're true. You're right. You're
Not
right.
wrong.
You have to escape to Soul Calibur now. So I mean, it's not
That's
bad.
fine.
It's not bad. Yeah.
It's not all doom and gloomy.
Because Sandra's hot. She's hot as fuck. So it's good.
Also, gangster, no one should be shocked with the little Twilight thing because here's the thing: we already have basically knife battles over waifus on the internet. So you know what? It's not surprising.
Did this man just say night battles?
Knife. But yes,
Oh,
I think he did it
I'm
first.
gonna be honest. I've been on Reddit. There's some weebs that will go on a crusade for certain characters. That's all I'm gonna say. They might as well get. They're already crusaders. They don't know it yet.
Excuse me, miss. Is this man giving you trouble?
But instead of Jerusalem, they're reclaiming their waifu's land, like Rinlin. See what I did there? I'm so funny. Anyways.
Mia from King of Fighters. See, I don't play any of the. I don't know any of the individual characters in these games, so I don't play a lot of fighting
fun.
games.
That's the chick with the. She goes Gucci.
Yeah.
Man. She's got a big ass and big tits. Yeah, I know who he's talking about. I'm a King of Fighters guy.
You know, you just like described half of them, right?
No.
They all scream something funny and have huge tits.
No. If you play King of Fighters, you know exactly who I'm talking
But that's
about.
I don't play King of Fighters, so I'm lost.
Then you're fucking out of loop and you're not a man of culture.
Yeah, well, you know,
Right.
it happens, man. You can't keep up on everything, bruh.
Bro, when there's fighters, I'm involved, okay? Like that's just the thing. Like I love fighting games. Fighting games are my like that's my thing. So
That's your shit.
yes, sir.
Yeah, it's kind of, I don't know. It's cruel, the censorship that they do on our waifus.
Well, it's not gonna work. Like, there's too many fucking porn sites hosted in Somalia. Unless you fucking upload whatever the fuck you want.
Just go to Somalia to get your
And they
porn,
don't give
boys.
it.
It's
No,
all
well,
good.
we're not
No, it's
going.
VPNs.
Just our
VPNs are
computer.
saviors.
Hey, man. Yeah, the computer's the one that takes that dirty trip. I don't do it.
Right?
You're like, I just enter the buttons, it does a thing, and I see boobs. Okay, I have nothing to do with this transaction.
I just
Because usually everyone doesn't realize this, but VPNs are like the actual saviors in a weird way.
I think Elon Musk needs to hurry up with his fucking satellite internet.
Yeah, right?
I
Step
think
on
America
it,
should
bruh.
just catch up to the rest of the world when it comes to internet.
Well, yeah, but I mean, we got other problems besides just our infrastructure and
We
shit.
got insurrection, patriots, whatever you want to fucking call them.
You also got internet problems. Actually, not in Canada. Sorry, I didn't mean to flex there. You know.
We got cheeseburgers. We got politics. We got Jesus Christ.
Jesus!
Good old fat.
I gotta ruin food.
Fucking incest.
Don't ruin food.
You're a Virginia boy, huh? Yeah?
I mean, here's the thing.
What's that, bro?
Well, here's the thing. If what do I do? If my
Virginia. There's no such thing as step.
XP. Seriously, what if my stepsister is stuck in the washing machine? How do I get her out?
You
You
pry her
get
out with your
butter.
dick, obviously.
Right?
Oh, God.
You see?
I mean, only if she's willing. If she's not wanting to do it, then you're raping the fuck out of your.
Oh, my
You're like, oh, stepsister, let me help you with that. Oh,
You
damn,
did.
I got it out, didn't I?
How do I get them out of the washing machine? Like, that's the thing. What if they get trapped under the bed? What do you do?
How did you get trapped under a bed with a 6-foot clearing all around you? Oh, darn.
You dumb ditch.
Let me help you.
Take those pants off.
Because here's the thing, is because her boobs are so big, it actually weighs her down. In their
Well,
actual weights, 50-pound weights.
that will be her undoing. I'm kidding.
That's the downfall.
Let me help you with your pants. It seems like you're stuck in them.
Or like, what if? Hear me out. Hear me out on this one.
Oh no.
Like, what if I'm drowning in the bathtub? Then who's
You're drowning in the bathtub?
What if there's sharks?
Bruh.
Who's gonna save me, XP? Where's the female
I'm
lifeguard?
not gonna save
The
you. I'm
shark
gonna
in the
hold you
bathtub?
down.
He's gonna hold you down, he says.
Hold you down.
What if
I'm
I'm
saving you, bruh. You're
It's your
fucked.
time, man. I'm
But here's the
saving
thing,
you.
like, what if
I'm
there's a
saving
shark
you
in the
from
bathtub and I need a
mortality.
lifeguard to save me, and the lifeguard happens to be a MILF? What do? Do I just reject her services?
In Japan, they
No,
say
you
it's
just
shameful for a man
knock
to
him
not
out.
eat the meal put in front of him. So, you know.
Right?
As long as you don't go ass to mouth, you're fine.
Hey, if there's sushi in a vagina, I'm going head first. There's sushi in a vagina, and I'm going head first.
Right?
Damn.
A meal's a meal, damn it.
Yeah, true.
Oh God. I want sushi. I was about to say I might order some. It's like 2 a.m. now.
I want some
Order
crab
tomorrow.
I want some crab again. Oh God, I'm fat ass.
It's a you love to see it moment.
Pretty much. I mean, you're not wrong.
On the bright side, at least I know how I now have the counter to sharks in the bathtub.
I got that weed.
Fuck. Okay, I don't follow.
Wait, bro,
I'm interested. You got my attention. Like how now? I gotta hear this. Go ahead.
What if like I'm in the bathtub just sitting there, but then like there's a shark, but he's not there. But the only person who can save me is a MILF with like massive boobs.
This
Really
like rubber ducky shark.
Yeah.
Yes,
How did
rubber
the-
ducky shark is very scary.
I'm thinking like, bro, I have so many questions about the shark, but go on.
What if the shark's there and it's gonna eat me, but the only way I'm gonna get saved is like if the MILF gets in the tub, physically has sex with me, and then the shark leaves.
It's dumb.
Well, you got to do what you got to do.
Right?
You gotta do. It's just a dumb question. You just gotta do what you gotta do, man.
Take one
What
for the
else?
team if you have to.
Just
I
drown
will
that, man.
always go
Drown
down
that
and
tub.
serve for my fellow patriots.
You will
Right.
drown in that tub, but you will have sex with a MILF.
Right?
Yep.
I mean, can't be that bad.
Yep. It's fine.
I mean, if
Honestly,
a cougar sandbags you, can't be that bad, right?
You'll find out.
JC is asking the same question I'm asking, but what is the shark?
It's a rubber ducky.
All right, now that we've clarified the scenario, we got to get back to the shark.
Hammerhead.
Here's the thing: what if the shark is like a rubber ducky?
So is this like one of those weird situations where it's like wolf wearing a sheep's clothing? It's like a fucking shark wearing a duck skin. Like, what the fuck are we on about, bro? Like,
That's what it is. Because like, here's the thing: sharks are evolving. They're attacking. They got tired of people in Asia just killing them off for food. They're evolving to assault bathtubs now.
Haven't you seen? Oh, what's that movie where they get smarter and they can suddenly swim backwards and then they start fucking killing everybody? And deep blue sea, but I don't think that's it.
What was the one with Samuel L. Jackson?
you're talking about the genetically modified
Yeah.
mentality of a shark, and they had like a big whale shark that was like nice and was trying to protect them, and like the great whites fucking destroyed it.
I think
Wait,
so.
what?
Yeah,
What-
yeah. And like
What was the
the
shark?
scientist herself dies in that movie because she was
Yeah,
trying to
is
hug
that
the shark.
is that
Yeah.
Deep Blue Sea?
I think it's something like that.
It's
yeah.
something
I
like
know what
that.
you're-
Yeah.
Yeah,
But-
it's pretty.
Shark?
Yeah.
What's the shark with not shark what's the shark movie with Samuel L. Jackson in it?
Sharknado? I'm just kidding. I
Right?
don't know. dude.
Like,
It was, you know the movie The Genetically Modified Shark? I'm pretty sure Samuel L. Jackson was in it. Am I
that
wrong?
might have been it. Yeah, it could have been. I don't remember.
Because we need Samuel L. Jackson to save us from sharks.
Some motherfucking sharks on this motherfucking
right?
submarine.
That's what I was thinking. It was snakes on a plane. It's like what other animal movie has Sam Jackson been in? Like I can't remember these.
Sharks and twisters. What the
That's
fuck
the thing.
is
If he was in it, wouldn't he be saying these motherfucking sharks? And I'd remember that. But I don't know. Maybe.
Or his famous, what the hell?
It's a you love. I don't know.
I don't know. Sharknado is not one of those you love to see it. All right, that is like
Not Sharknado.
that is like that's one of those. Why the fuck?
No, here's the thing: an actual movie that's just it's so campy. It's great. Is Batman and Robin.
You're not wrong.
Wait, Deep Blue Sea had 3 movies.
That's
How
what,
the
okay.
fuck
I'm
did
gonna have
they
to start
pull that
looking shit
out?
up. But first,
Batman and Robin.
speaking of what was the movie you just mentioned? Oh, Sharknado, right? Speaking of silly ass fucking movies with animals, like this one's got to take the fucking cake. The Velocipastor. Hold up. After losing his parents, a priest travels to China where he inherits a mysterious ability that allows him to turn into a dinosaur. At first, horrified by this new power, a hooker convinces him to use it to fight crime and ninjas.
What?
I still haven't seen this, and I need to. Like, I must see this movie.
This
Bro,
is
this is like Last Action Hero, but worse.
Right?
Why?
Oh, it
The
sounds
Lost of
amazing, dude. It sounds amazing.
Can we do like Game Talk movies?
Oh, the other one I want to see that just came out is Fat Man. Have you guys heard about this?
No.
It's Mel Gibson's new Christmas movie about an aging retiring Santa Claus getting hunted down by assassins that a little kid hired because he gave him a lump of coal.
Oh God,
Dude, apparently it's amazing, but I haven't seen it, so I can't say anything about it. But
it's a Mel Gibson movie.
yes, and it released right before Christmas, and fucking like people heard about it, but like, I mean, my parents didn't know. I don't even think my brother knew.
Going into some weird shit to get that money, bro. I'm just saying.
I liked some of his new ones, like Bloodfather was really fucking good.
I haven't seen it.
Oh, it's amazing, dude. His estranged daughter, who he hasn't seen in like 10 years, gets into some real trouble because of drugs and partying and some other shit like this, and he has to try and save her. It's really fucking good, man. Really fucking good. Yeah, it was amazing. It's got a ton of fucking stars in it too. Like, it's a Mexican gang, so all the fucking like, fuck, man, the really good, like Hector from I'm pretty sure Hector from Fast and the Furious is in it, and like a whole bunch of other guys that you've seen in a bunch of stuff, and they're always really good, and they play really fucking good characters.
Everything,
right?
bro.
Like, dude, he's in fucking everything.
It
never fails.
We watched, what was it? Mr. Confidential. It was a Netflix movie with dude, oh my God, the guy from Boston, the famous actor from Boston. He has a thick accent. He played in The Other Guys with Will Ferrell. He was his partner.
Oh, Marky Mark.
Okay, Marky Mark plays an ex-cop going to jail, and it's a Netflix exclusive, and it's actually really good. I suggest you go watch it. And it's called Mr. Confidential. And like, it is some crazy shit that he gets himself into. It's ridiculous, but it's fucking badass. Watch that. That was my most recent. We watched some other films. I can't even remember most of them now. What was it?
JC wants to know what CBD you used to come up with that scenario earlier.
Hold up, what?
What kind of weed were you smoking, bruh?
Not really. I'm just sort of in a MILF mood. So I thought about like MILFs, and like recently there's been lots of like not safe for work content, anime MILFs. So I like, it's time to appreciate MILFs in anime finally. So there is that. And I remember
like they've never been appreciated before.
Yeah, but I have to appreciate it more. But
so I mean, something tells me Blue's gonna be like, his next hookup is gonna be at like a fucking bingo hall or some shit, right?
You know what? I might at this point, if I knew things were gonna get this bad and I'd be this down bad.
He's gonna go up to her. He's like, "Yo, girl, I know you're 42, but you want some cocaine snorted off your ass cheeks? Because I am down."
Fuck it, a 30 like 40-year-old MILF. Fuck it, at this point, might as well, right?
Like, girl, don't worry about it. You just gotta lay there. That's fine.
Dude, I would even take like, I just want like 10 minutes of heaven within her boobs. That's all I would even take. Dude, I'm so pussy starter now. I would take 10 minutes of heaven in boobs.
Sounds like a personal problem there, bruh.
He's pussy. My man said pussy starved.
It's been 3 years, Brim. 3 fucking years.
Bro, why don't you go out? Meet some
COVID?
chicks.
Like, right?
COVID or fucking...
But Canada's getting the vaccine soon, right? Or they already have it?
Here's the thing, in Ontario, right, where I'm at, our leader, Doug Clownhead, is an absolute monkey brain, and he put us in lockdown again. But like, everyone's really pissed about it. Yeah, because he's like, oh, lockdowns fix numbers, bro, because he's trying to run for higher office. So putting things in lockdown will make things look good for him.
Oh boy.
Hey
guys, I'm trying to protect you guys. Where's my
I just want all your business to die. That's the only thing.
Leave my dad Castro out. I mean,
I mean, true. Actually,
Totally is. I'm gonna die on this fucking hill, bro. This is
I
the
know you-
gospel.
I mean,
Don't even with that.
To Trudeau's credit, Trudeau's actually talking about and wanting to open things up. It's a lot. It's just our equivalent to a governor or senator in America terms.
Fuck that
is
commie
being
love
absolute
child of
monkey.
fucking Castro. Put a picture of him and Castro side by side and tell me that he's not that guy's kid.
I don't.
Fucking,
believe
you
that.
can't change my mind.
I mean, you already decided, so I don't know if you're gonna change your mind.
Show me a picture of his birth certificate.
But here's the thing about like a lot of this policy when it comes to COVID. It's all been shit. All COVID policy, like if COVID-19 taught me anything, it's taught me that all governments suck, even my government.
Next time you
It
think
also means our countries weren't actually prepared like they thought they were. That's also what that means.
Dude, if
Yeah,
you need an example of how bad the government is, just remember they fucked up a gas can.
Like 15 fucking years ago, World of Warcraft did something like this, and they did a research, and that shit apparently went out the fucking window because nobody knows what the fuck they're talking about now.
Yeah, because I guess no one was prepared, and the worst part was it's just like you have all these lockdowns. And by the way, here's like sheriffs and like cops here are basically like saying no, we can't just telling basically our leader or like governor, we're gonna call him in America terms, tell him that we can't just bust down people's doors.
In America terms.
No, like he's basically equivalent that people in civil liberties, you can't just bust down people's door without a knock warrant. Because that's what he's talking about. Like if you have like people in your place and like more than like 10 people or whatever, like talking about having the cops bust down your door and just start hanging out fines. It's like, yeah, no one's gonna enforce that.
Dude.
And you have all these businesses talking about like small businesses here that are like, we're just gonna stay open. Fuck the government and their fines. Who cares?
Well, I mean, last week's episode we covered something like that, didn't we? Where they were talking about where there were like small business owners being fucking closed down, where like big businesses like corporates weren't even being fined for like anything, and they were like the biggest fucking offenders versus the small business owners, and the small business owners were taking more precautions than the corporate owned.
Here's the thing: it's kind of dumb that Walmart's allowed to be open and sell everything and sell food too, but I can't go outdoor dining. Like fuck off, man. I'm sorry.
No, they got to put a tent around the outdoors to make it the new indoors, so you can not eat indoors. Like it's so fucking retarded.
That's exactly what they're doing. Yeah, it's fucking dumb, dude. Like. Try living in my state, dude. The gyms are closed down at a certain time now. They're not allowed to be 24 hours, but a bar can be open. Like what?
No, dude, the worst is gyms here. One of the gyms here is really big, and they can't even have 10 people in there without getting fined. They had to close down again. It's like, are you kidding me? A big ass gym of 10 people that they can be pretty far from each other can't go there. Like, are you kidding me? It's so dumb. Ah, man, I fucking hate all this COVID shit, and I hate the government policy that controls it because all the government's the worst.
They're the biggest idiots, dude. That's fucking dumb.
Not just idiots, hypocrites, bro. Fucking every one of our governors who have locked down their fucking cities have fucking been caught going out to get their hair did, going out to get a fucking meal at a nice restaurant. Nobody's wearing any mask, having Thanksgiving parties at their house. Oh, don't even get me. Yeah, don't even get me started on this.
What about our law enforcement
bullshit.
going into a building without mask or covers?
Fuck.
Well, the rules for thee for not for they, right? On that one.
Rules for me, but not for thee.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
I mean, that's
Uneducated swine.
Like, fuck all this.
Read a book, dude. Get some culture.
Read books. I do. I read manga books. There's a difference. I can only read if it has pictures in it, okay? That's so hard.
How can you read this? There are no pictures.
Right? It's like whenever I pick up an actual like romance novel, I look at this and I'm like, how do I read this? There's no cinderes. How do I read this, guys? Help.
There's no pop-up, there's no boobs, there's no ass. How the fuck?
There's no thigh highs. Like, what is this? This is a war crime.
No thigh highs. Jesus Christ.
Listen, thigh highs are like they're the unseen heroes that we don't talk about.
I know families that were started because of thigh highs, okay? I'm just saying.
Right. Dude. And the best one is what was it? And there's all this COVID policy down. If anything, if you ever think that the government is confident, just look at all this COVID policy, and there you go. Fuck my government. I hate them all. Actually, Trudeau has been relatively fine on this. It's all the fucking province leaders that are just awful. Like, holy shit.
Yeah.
That's my rant of the day. No, because it's like they're talking about like having cops basically if you're out for a walk far away from people. Here's the thing. If you're out for a walk and they're telling police they have to fine you, and it's like, are you kidding me?
Oh,
what?
dude, there was already a woman who was arrested because she was sitting on a bench. I think in New York.
No, because here's the thing. I don't know. It's like COVID doesn't spread from fucking outdoor dining or walking outside. Like what?
Oh,
God, I hate her. I hate the government. Fuck. That's my rant of the day. Anyway, anything out?
That was just the fighting game. Fighting game community organizers are introducing a new code of conduct to combat harassment and abuse. Of course, they're very vague on what harassment and abuse means. And of course, it has the obligatory nobody will be. Engaging in discriminatory or hateful statements or behavior, including any based on, race, gender, sex, romantic orientation, identity, neurodiversity, body size.
Neurodiversity? The fuck's that supposed to mean?
That means, well, this is how common sense became offensive, because how dare you insinuate that more people than not think a certain way about a certain thing, because that marginalizes anybody, say, with schizophrenia that doesn't think as if most normal people think.
Wait, that's where that comes from? Are you kidding?
Yes. Swear to God.
I swear. I'm behind on trends.
Yeah,
Promise, I don't know what to say.
In before half the people that wrote this thing are accused of some fucking horrible shit.
No, but here's the all this is just fuck, it's so dumb.
You heard it here. Game Talk, January 15th, 2000. My birthday. Can't even remember the date.
Is there even a point remembering your birthday past 21?
Not really, no. But it, that's why I'm so tired. Is because my mom woke my ass up way earlier than I wake up to wish me happy birthday. And that's the only reason I remember the date. But I did forget the day because I had no idea that today was my birthday. So, but happy birthday to me.
That's poggers.
But yeah, you heard it here. This is not gonna end well, and I'm gonna laugh. I mean, the fighting game community. God, dude, fucking Evo. I don't think Evo's ever coming back, which is just a goddamn shame.
Wait, is not coming back? I thought.
I doubt it, because the head guy got accused of a bunch of shit and kicked out, and they can't, obviously and that happened I think it was the year before. During the year before the COVID stuff really started, or I mean, depends on, if you mean December or January of last year, but I think it was 2018 or 2019 when that shit all went down and they canceled Evo for that year, and then the next year it was canceled because of COVID, and then of course, I mean, Jesus, who knows if lockdowns will even be gone by mid June, July, whatever. I can't remember. I think it's the beginning of July or something like that when Evo happened. But whichever it is, like, even if the lockdowns are up and all that by then, like, who knows if there'll even be people to build it back up and get everything going. I doubt it. Like, so.
I mean, there's a lot of things that are just gonna be gone forever.
Right? It's a fucking shame, dude. It's like, you don't even think about it. Man, Video games could save the fucking world. I should do a series on this. Like, I can't even remember the tens of thousands of people that go to it, and or millions of people that watch it online. Like, you don't even think about all the catering companies, hotels, you know,
all the jobs that created.
Fast food shops, people running, like, not just running the convention, like on the game or, you know, on the organization of Evo side, but like, you know, the convention center and the surrounding buildings and shit. All the employees that work at those places in the back area are doing, you know, the speaker systems or maintenance or whatever, selling food. Like, dude, how many thousands of jobs were either given a big boost or continued because there was a convention center doing things like that that were created because of a bunch of idiots playing fucking fighting games competitively.
I mean, the tragic is like fighting games are like, would you say fighting games were the big esports starters, or was it like FPS
basically? Yeah, because it was the easiest one to set up.
It
like,
was Quake,
you could do it with 2 PlayStations and a couple of monitors, and all you'd have to do is do a split, because you could easily split that kind of signal and grab the audio and the video and send it. Like, before streaming was a thing, that you could stream that game because you don't need a capture card or anything like that.
I mean, competitive fighting games also been around longer. Actually, I would say they've been around longer because of because of arcades as well.
Well, sure, and they evolved from that. But I mean, you know, even way back in the day, they would do, you know, some organization would buy a couple of, you know, say Street Fighter machine, or a couple, but, you know, several Street Fighter Alpha machines or whatever it was, and host a tournament like that. But obviously, you know, what really allowed it to get big was when those games came out on home consoles, and you could, you know, literally all you needed was a couple of TVs and a couple of consoles and a few copies of the game, you know, and you could run a tournament with thousands of people. You know, like, because those big machines were expensive. But I mean, Jesus Christ, man, nowadays, a couple $100,000 for some of them, like the original edition Pac-Mans and stuff like that. But even when they were, you know, at the height of their popularity, it was still like fucking, like, what, 20, 30 G's at least for one of the standard, like, you know, what was the Neo Geo, I think, was the base platform.
Neo Geo was the biggest, yeah.
Yeah, you know, for one of those, it was like fucking $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 a piece. So if you wanted to run a tournament and you didn't already have, I mean, you know, even if you were a fairly big arcade, you'd still only have a couple of each machine. So it's like, gee, you know, where's an organization going to find, say, you know, 10 to 20? I mean, maybe you could rent them, I guess, but still, you know, the cost must have been fucking tremendous. So, you know, that makes it a lot more difficult. But I mean, they still did it. So
yeah.
But
I mean, there's a lot of things they did, but now they can't. Because, you know, because the community is just dead because of this whole fucking shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's kind of happening with a lot of esports, and ironically, because now was the perfect time for esports to become the biggest thing ever. But companies, and
because they hire the wrong people, especially community managers. They hire shit community managers that all they do is divide the community. It's like, yeah, fuck them.
That, and they get real greedy, like Blizzard and everybody trying to lock I mean, even Nintendo, they fucking locked Smash. Like,
yeah, they locked down Smash because they didn't, because in the competitive Smash, I know Smash community, that's controversial, but they locked it down because for Nintendo, they want to use their servers because their servers were really laggy. So they found an alternative that was perfectly fine, but Nintendo's like, nah, we can't allow that.
It's the same thing with Blizzard, and I mean, this is what killed the big tournament scene, especially, God, in South fucking Korea. Jesus Christ, man. South Korea, as far as I know, they still have tournaments with like tens of thousands of people showing up for the original StarCraft. And the only reason they don't have that for StarCraft 2, besides the fact that I don't think it was as well balanced as StarCraft 1, was that Blizzard locked down the multiplayer so that you had to play through. There was no local LAN option, and the only way to play online was through Blizzard servers, and you couldn't. There was no way to organize.
Up all the ESLs because of it.
Yep,
all the ESL they had for that game are fucked because of how stupid Blizzard decided to do that.
Yep. And it killed it. Dead. Like, there was no StarCraft. Like, that was one of the biggest hyped games of the time. And it was actually a pretty decent game. Like I said, I don't think it was as well balanced as the original StarCraft. But, you know, fair enough. It still had a huge player base. But
massive, actually. Yeah.
All the hype disappeared from the multiplayer because, well, yeah, it was fun to play it online. But, like, you can't play tournaments. You can't watch tournaments. Like, the only way to do it was through Battle.net, and it fucking sucked. And certainly nobody could make a tournament without doing it. You'd have to go through Blizzard, and I don't even want to know how much that costs because it's not like you even just have to get their permission. Blizzard has to put it on because there's no way to set up like private games in the proper way to where you could run a tournament. Yeah.
But I mean, because people, the reason why they still use LAN connection for these tournaments is because it's just, in terms of connection wise, superior.
Well, not just that, and you also don't need to deal with the parent company, which I don't think you should have to. How is that not a transformative experience? Like, this is what gets me about copyright. Like, this is the thing. Blizzard is not paying to rent out the fucking convention center in Las Vegas and all the employees that it would take to run, you know, stands and lines and security and all that shit to get a few tens of thousands of people in there to play a tournament for your game. You're not doing that, Blizzard. So these guys will. Why don't you let them? Jesus fucking Christ. Like, they get all fucking grubby about the money, but it's like, well, you guys aren't willing to put down the cash it takes to run an event like this, so why the fuck do you care if somebody else does it? How does that not sell more copies of your game?
Dude, I know people that started their careers off of StarCraft 2. They never played StarCraft before until StarCraft 2 launched. And it's like, and they've grown like what was it? Cloud9? Like, before it was an E-team, like, he was an actual YouTuber, and he started off fucking doing fucking SC2. Like, he was literally one of the biggest reasons why fucking StarCraft E-scene even took off. And a bunch of teams were formed after that. And now it's like, what the fuck? Like, why aren't we doing this anymore? Texas still has a huge scene for it. Texas has one of the only, like, convention centers left that actually still run SC2 tournaments. But everybody around the fucking United States all have to go to fucking Texas if they want the best fucking connection, because Battle.net just doesn't want to ever fucking update and fix their net code. So it'll be trash for however long, you know? It's like, come on, guys.
I mean, the thing is, Battle.net isn't like shit, but for competitive tournaments, you can't.
Kind of is. Like, because that's the thing. Like, when Blizzard is known for, like, here's the thing. When Blizzard announces that they're doing a tournament of some sort, that's when the servers turn to shit, because everybody wants to see it.
Yep. Or play while it's going on or whatever.
Yep.
It's like the whole reason to keep them separate.
Yep.
But Poggers is offensive. Fuck off, JC. I'll say it all I want. I don't stream on Twitch. Up the content, yeah. Broken copyright system. Yes, it is very broken.
Because it's outdated as hell, the copyright system.
Broken? What are you talking about, broken?
No, it couldn't be.
There's no way the copyright system is ever
broken.
System,
I think it's very perfect. You all just can't take its greatness.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just when it comes to, I think it's just so outdated, the copyright system, and all companies are taking advantage of how it's outdated. No one wants to do anything about it.
Well, it doesn't even make, even if you want the copyright laws the way they are, like fucking Nintendo, man. All these fucking fan projects that people have ported something to something else or whatever. And Nintendo fucking shuts them down and sues them and cease and desists and fines and all that shit, right? It's like, dude, guys, Go to them. You see something like that happening, go to them and say, hey, why don't you do that for us officially? You'll get fucking 40 to 60% of sales. We get the other 40 to 60%. And maybe we can even talk about bringing you guys in and giving you another project afterwards if it does well. Why the fuck not? The fuck do they care? It can only mean
I
more
agree.
money for them.
Yep.
How many people would buy the shit out of Nintendo
I mean-
games if they were sold on fucking PC?
I mean, the thing about Nintendo is it's because of how business is done in Japan, like in general. Like it's obviously they want money, but it's also very like old fashioned and like
I guess. And Nintendo is super old fashioned.
I mean that's the whole thing. They're super old fashioned. Like it's not like not doing. I don't mean like not doing anything new in terms of games, but like not doing anything new in terms of business practices, etc. You see a lot of like Japanese companies. That's what Nintendo has, and all the other like people just abuse the copyright system just to abuse it. That's like a different matter.
See, and what's that's.
I mean, the thing is, they abuse the copyright system because they can, and also it's good. And it's also because you saw Sony do that. Remember, I remember when Sony was like taking people down.
I mean, every company does it, but man, there have been plenty of instances. Well, one thing, like there's plenty of companies that don't even give a shit about their fan art communities or whatever like that, where it's like nobody's really making any money. There's been a bunch of companies that have like they found out that a fan group is making either a mod for like Oh my God, Counter-Strike, the air fucking example of a fucking mod that was made, I think one guy, but then when it became Counter-Strike Source, obviously there was more people, but like, the one dude makes a mod and it's fucking amazing. And so for the next game, they go to that guy and say, hey, we want your mod to be the multiplayer mode of our game because it was so badass. How about you fucking do that? We'll pay you a grip of money and give you a few people to help you and make it even better. And they did because Source was fucking amazing. Like, how that was a win-win-win-win for fucking everybody. Like, why would you not want to capitalize on something like that? Yeah, I don't know, man. But
I mean, Source
I'm not ahead of one of these companies, so obviously their Galaxy Brain is fucking. They're doing 4D chess, so I must not be able to see the moves ahead.
It's not that. I know a lot of people. Some people think that like, oh, there's more that goes on. No, I'm gonna be honest about it. No, there's definitely not. Because a lot of these companies realize this. They just don't want to do it, or they're fools and think they can use the system to their advantage.
I don't know. I guess. I yearn for the golden days, but
How dare you?
remember you can install StarCraft or Counter-Strike on a fucking CD and then fucking take it to your school PCs and play it because you didn't have to install it on the actual hard drive.
It's because the EXEs and all the files were available on that disk.
Yep, and they didn't need to reference anything outside of the install. Yeah, those were good. Those were good days. I still love that fucking picture of the LAN party happening with the dudes taped to the ceiling with a CRT monitor. Good times. Things were simpler back then.
I mean, that was the dark times before the DRM Empire showed up.
No, there was some pretty heinous DRM back in those days too.
Wait, were there?
Oh yeah, yeah. Securom. Yeah, it's certainly the Counter-Strike. Yeah, because like, okay, Doom, the original Doom and Wolfenstein, like, yeah, there wasn't really any DRM back then. Because like, I don't even think, did Quake even have CD keys for the online, the original?
No, they didn't have CD keys.
I can't
You could
remember.
literally just,
I never
you could
owned the
literally
original
go buy
Quake.
the disc, rip it from the disc, put it on your shit. You're good. It was one of the few games that allowed you to do that.
Yeah, because Unreal Tournament did. Oh no, maybe they didn't because we had. No, they didn't either because we had 3 people playing on the same from the same Unreal Tournament disc way back in the day, the OG.
Mm-hmm.
But right around there was when games with CD key, like I think Half-Life, Source definitely did because you couldn't buy it outside of Steam. So, I think Half-Life have? They had CD keys, but there were, of course, leaked universal CD keys that had no limits to the amount of people that could use them. But yeah, anyway, those were the days. SWAT 3, Age of Empires and Mythology had CD. Yeah, and that was about the same. I think the original Age of Empires was right about this in between, like the original Quake and I don't know about the original Half-Life. Fuck, man, it was so long ago. Jesus Christ, making me feel old. That was... When did fucking Age of Empires come out?
Age of Empires came out back in 2000.
97.
I believe.
First release. October 15th,
Oh,
97. Well, I was 10 years old. I did not get that game. I didn't have SWAT 3 either. I can't remember the first game I had that had a CD key.
Yeah. Oh, it's weird to think about the old times.
Yeah, CD keys, man. Remember those? Pepperidge Farm remembers. But shit. Anybody got any final Red Alert 2? Yeah, JC, that was, I think it was even older than Age of Empires. I did play that one.
Red Alert 2 was badass.
It was.
That
yeah.
was
What was the
that
chick's
was
name?
A fucking
The sniper
sick
bitch. The Russian one.
The Russian chick, the brunette.
Yeah. Yeah.
The pinup model.
Yeah, her model character, whatever you want to call it, like Jim Raynor, right? That in the game, she was badass, man. She took out the small guys in like one hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a fun
Spider
game.
mines, dude. That was when you first understood what spider mines were about.
Yep. Way back in the day. But so yeah, anybody have any last thoughts?
I think I'm good. Oh,
Anything
the
else?
one Malathos, Your Revenge. Oh, Yuri's Revenge. Yeah, Yuri's Revenge was good.
Yay, God, on all that jazz.
Oh, a couple of just real quick thing. Outriders got a PC spotlight and details video. Later, XP. That's it's interesting. I watched through a little bit of it. Just gives you like everything that's on the PC that's not on like Xbox or PS4 or whatever else is coming out on. Neo 2 Complete Edition has the official trailer just dropped for PC. And shit, there was another one too. Oh, Stalker 2 just got a character reveal and I think a gameplay demo or trailer or whatever you want to, not demo, but like a demo trailer or something like that. So if you're interested in any of those, I think I have the original Neo. I do want to play the Neo 2. But, yeah. Anyway. Anything you guys are looking forward to, or anything you've heard of recently that sounds interesting, or?
Not really.
I know, right?
Cyberpunk was like my most hyped, and then that just, I don't know.
And I wasn't even hyped on that game.
In terms of new games, no idea. But in terms of old games, I look forward
Persona,
to
shut the fuck up, dude. We know about your goddamn.
Oh, actually, Persona 5 Strikers are coming. It's coming out in January. So you know what? Actually, other than that, yeah, I can't think of anything else that's really excited me other than that. But
fair enough.
In terms of games that are coming out this year, I'm more looking forward to actually going back and playing old games.
What I've been doing.
Because there's so many games like you missed, like I missed out on last year and the year before, and even just like
Dead Cells and Remnant, and yeah, there's a bunch of good games. I mean, it's unfortunate the Steam sale is over, but there'll be another one soon enough.
There's always more, right?
So yeah, it's God, man. Much as you can maybe complain justifiably about a lot of games released, within the last couple of years or whatever, and there's no shortage of good options.
Yeah, and also I need something to fill the hole that's in my heart because
That's called sex.
I keep trying to get you to watch this anime with me, but you're too
No, it's
fucking
not
busy playing Dark Souls and goddamn Black Ops.
it's not related to like that. I need something. I need a game that really pushed me again because what was it? Oh, I'm trying to think because there's not that many new games this year that are like that booming that I care about, and it's just I don't know, man. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm gonna probably play Skyrim for like the millionth time.
But
Who
all
knows
right. Oh, go ahead.
I said, who knows what happened with that? That's all. I'm pooped out.
Stay tuned next week to find out who ever finishes the anime. Does he play something other than Destiny 2?
Oh, that's another thing. That's what I was gonna mention. I need something to really enjoy in terms of like a new game because I'm not liking the direction Destiny 2 is going in, and what that is, I can probably rant about it next time because it's late, and also I don't have a list written down. I don't have my thoughts jiggled into a piece of paper yet. So,
Your thoughts aren't ready to jump on Twitch.
right?
They haven't gotten their boobies out yet.
No, obviously not.
They haven't put pasties on. They haven't painted their tits.
No, I'm making sure
They are in. They got bedhead and jammies.
No, here's the thing. Bedhead can be kind of hot at times.
Yeah, only if it's like somewhat like it's got to be fake bedhead. Real bedhead never looks good. But if you comb it a little bit and just kind of leave it kind of sort of you bedhead, it's like that's the one that works. But that's pretty easy to do. I don't know. Like jammies is fine. I don't give a fuck. Like, there's plenty of tits on the internet. I don't need to see. Yeah. Well, I'd like to see amaranths, but I don't need to see them. I'm not gonna lie. I wouldn't do that. We have professionals have standards. All right?
Of course.
And we are professionals, so I must have standards when it comes to honesty. Just saying. Hey, it's more than you can say about fucking CNN or a bunch of other
yeah, right?
places, right? Like, hey, just saying. I've never had to print a retraction. Just saying.
Never.
Journalism.
So, but
that's kind.
All right. Well, thanks everybody for stopping by. Like, share, subscribe, all that good shit. See us next week. We take on. I don't know who we take on, but Scrubs and Call of Duty.
That or
Overwatch or whatever I play. I don't care.
All right. Go after Destiny 2 next week. Who knows? I'm thinking I might need to like say opinions about it.